25 years ago, NWA released their debut album, Straight Outta Compton, and changed the face of music forever. The groundbreaking rap group set the stage for a new phase of hip-hop, painting a picture of harsh reality and growing up in South Central Los Angeles. One of its members parlayed his role, I'm like reading his book, parlayed his role into a mega successful career as a solo artist, actor, and producer. Y'all ready? Please welcome Ice Cube!
I'm trying to get a job in your accounting office.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I'm trying to get a job in your accounting office. I see they doing it big over there.
Doing it big, man. Doing it big. Sir, you know what? It's interesting. Do you have a line of these? Because this is like the Ice Cube shirt.
You know, I got to keep it gangster. You know what I mean? I love khaki shirts. You know what I mean? I'm always in it. And, you know, man, the wardrobe don't make the man make the wardrobe.
I heard that. I heard that. But in this business, it's real cool to have a look.
You know, it's been my look for a while. You know, I like it. You know what I mean? It works for me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I ain't no skinny jeans type. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to be dressed all funny style. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I got to feel like Cube, so I look like Cube. You know what I mean?
I totally agree with you. Yes. I punched a guy in Nordstrom's because he brought me some lime-colored skinny jeans.
Yeah, hey, man, you know, that deserves a punch.
Yes. Anniversary of Straight Outta Compton.
Man, wow, 25 years.
Yes, indeed.
Rest in peace, Eazy-E.
Yes, indeed.
Rest in peace, Eazy-E.
Yeah, I had Easy in the building many times before he passed away. How was your relationship with him when he left?
It was good. You know, I had a chance to really talk to him right before he passed away. You know, we had a little powwow. We was in a club in New York. You know, it was like old times. You know, we was talking about people and talking about, we was clowning people and, you know, just talking about putting NWA back together. And, you know, it's cool because now we putting the NWA movie together over at Universal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yes.
We get to show everybody the world's most dangerous group.
Now, the last time I talked to Dre, F. Gary Gray was about to be involved in it. Is that still happening?
Yeah, he's directing the movie. So, you know, he's from the hood, so it's going to be easy for him to pull it off. You know, some directors, you got to teach them, you know, who NWA is. But with Gary Gray, you know, he already know.
Now, speaking of teaching who NWA is, let's go back in our history. There was a time when we weren't warm and fuzzy like this. There was a time when I was at Paramount and we were both young trying to figure out what we were doing. You brought me a cassette.
Yeah.
And the cassette had written on it, F the police.
Yeah.
And you know where I'm from and you know what I love. I mean, hip-hop made me who I am because I couldn't book, you know, Bing Crosby or whoever was big at the Johnny Carson show. So I eventually found my way because of gentlemen like you. But you brought me that tape and I remember going in a meeting at Paramount and playing it and saying, I want to book this group. And, you know, I wasn't famous. My show wasn't, you know, big yet. And I had to ask.
Yeah.
And they said no.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, what you all did was beyond music at that point. Would you reminisce on that? I mean, the government was in it.
Yeah, you know, it was coming after us from all angles, but, you know, this was our only weapon. You know, this was our only way to protest what was happening in South Central Los Angeles, you know, with, you know, the intersection of, you know, crack and gangs and, you know, police brutality. You know, this was our only weapon, was to speak on it. And, you know, I was mad because you wouldn't have me on your show, not knowing that Paramount, you know, the man, you know what I'm saying, had their thumb on your neck, you know what I mean? But you know, it's cool. You know, I was young, too, at the time. I didn't really know how the game worked, you know what I'm saying? But it's all love, baby.
Yes,
you know,
indeed,
man,
sir.
doing it big
yes,
now.
indeed. It's real interesting because, I mean, when I first hit You know, people thought Arsenio Hall was a dorm at UCLA. Didn't nobody know who I was? And I was trying to, you know, I was trying to get mine, and I wanted to have y'all. I remember my first Friday night, I booked Bobby Brown. I just wanted him to do my prerogative. They were like, oh, no, that's too much. How about Barry Manilow? You know, it's like, yes, indeed. But here we are now. We'll be right back with more Ice Cube.
I wanted your blessing in asking your sister to marry me.
You want to marry my sister? Show me that you're worthy of her.
How am I supposed to do that?
I'm going to take you on a ride along.
You better be lucky it wasn't me.
Yes. We got yes. Sit down, relax. Enjoy yourselves, relax. We're going to talk more about that movie, but let's talk about being a film star. How did it go from a good day to a movie star?
It's because of you, man. It's because of you. Here's how. Here's how.
Okay.
John, I came up to the Arsenio Hall show to give you a piece of my mind because you didn't have us on your show. And I ran into a little intern that worked for you named John Singleton.
Yes, a USC
And John
student.
Singleton.
Yes. Yeah.
I ran into John, and John was like, yo, you Ice Cube, man, I know you are NWA. Yo, I got this movie that's perfect for you called Boys in the Hood. You down? I'm like,
I remember.
at first I said no, because you're an intern for Arsenio Hall, so you ain't got no damn movie for me. Stop lying. But then, you know, it turned out to be real, so if it wasn't for Arsenio, I wouldn't be right here on Arsenio tonight.
Wow. Thank you for telling that story, man. I remember John Singleton sitting around the office, and he'd be writing, and I'd say, you know, there was no Starbucks, so I would say, why don't you grab me some coffee? You know, I'm writing this scene, I'm like, you better write your ass over to the coffee room, bring me some coffee. And we both was getting ready to mess with history if we hadn't done the right thing then.
Yeah, you know, you gotta leave John Singleton alone. He don't have to get nobody no coffee no more.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And take his script when he brings it.
Definitely take his script if you bring it to
Because
you.
he got fire in his pen. Let's talk about, speaking of comedic fire, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, yeah, he's a fool.
Yeah. Was that fun? Is it as funny as Friday?
It's funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think it, you know, can compete on its own level. You know, me and Kevin at the top of our game, and you know, we got the greatest chemistry. And the movie will be out January 17th, and we all see it's funny.
Cool. Everybody remembers Friday. Chris Tucker was here last night.
Oh yeah.
We-
Smokey.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Yeah. Will you all ever work again together and do it?
I hope so. You know, I've been trying to work with Chris, you know, for years, and we'll get it together sooner or later. We'll get it together.
But you want to do it.
Oh hell yeah. You know, it's what the fans want, and us as entertainers. I think we got to do what the fans want. You know, that's our job as entertainers. So, you know, we're trying our hardest. It's not really me and Chris, you know, that's having a problem with getting the movie made. It's New Line, it's Time Warner. You know what I mean? They got to cut a check.
Yeah,
Cut
absolutely.
the check, baby. Cut the check.
Because I know people would go, man.
Yeah. You know, it's a movie waiting to make a whole lot of money.
Yes. You mentioned your wife when we were talking earlier. How's the family? How's the wife?
Man, lovely, man. You know, I've been married over 20 years, and you know, I'm blessed. I got a beautiful family. So, you know, it's all lovely. It's all gravy now.
Hey, we got Mac Miller here. Of the young, of the young rappers out there now, what are you listening to?
Oh, I like Kendrick Lamar. You know, I think he off the chain. You know what I mean?
Wait, but we got to stop right there because when the controversy began and Kendrick Lamar talked about being king of New York and everything, what did you think that day when you heard it all?
I love it. That's what it's all about. You know, that's the essence. You know, it's all about the bravado. It's all about, you know, rattling some feathers around here. You know, if not, you just, you know, you just kind of talking out the side of your neck. You know, what are you talking about? And when you got a MC like Kendrick, you know, lighting everybody's fire, that's beautiful. That's what the music needs.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Let's see. Solo album, the 9th, the 10th coming up.
Yeah. Everything's Corrupt. You know, that's the name of the album, and it'll be out early next year. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it gangster.
Yeah. Yes. When you say everything's corrupt, what do you talk about specifically?
everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, everywhere you
Politics.
look, politics, I mean, sports, you know, you can look at the music business, movie business, television business, everywhere you look, banking, you know, schools, hospitals, insurance companies, you know, wherever you want to look, you know. You know, corruption is the poison that's choking us all out, and you know, so. You
Is
know,
that line in any song? Corruption is the poison that's choking us all out?
No, but I'm gonna put it in there. 'Cause
Yeah. That's Ice Cube, ladies and gentlemen. Anything he does, check it out. Lisa Kudrow coming up next. Ice Cube.